What do you want for yourself moving forward?
It would be really exciting for people to talk about my work again. And I'm getting a taste of that with the book, you know? A lot of people are talking about the doc, and yeah, that is a version of my work, but I'm not a producer on that for a reason, you know? And I can't say I was a hired gun for that, but I couldn't really shape that in the way that it ultimately was presented, you know. The book, though, I did, and that I'm really proud of, you know. That's the hardest job I've ever had and the most rewarding, hands down, period, the end. So I don't know if I'm ready to give up the autonomy of being my own boss, because that's something I hadn't felt in 40 years. And that was exciting, to not have to walk around a room and get approval from a bunch of people that had never done it before. And they're speaking to me like from, you know, an expert standpoint, and basically telling me that I'm wrong about things that I'm the only one that knows about, you know? So I don't know, I mean, if I were to, people are like, you're gonna act again? I'm like, yeah, probably, you know? But I think it needs to be something really challenging, something fresh, something that's, you know, that an audience is really gonna appreciate. You know, I don't have any interest in like doing a bunch of art house films that play in one city and wind up on the carousel and 8 people see it, you know? I think I'm gonna do something, it needs to feel like an event. It needs to feel like something that people get excited about. But again, I'm not knocking the book, because that has given me, you know, I mean, these are 2 boxes that I checked that I never had experienced, had never, you know.
New York Times best-selling author.
That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good, yeah, thank you. So, like that, the guy that got, you know, kicked out of his English class, I'll take it. I don't know what 2 o'clock is gonna look like. People are like, what in the next 10 years? What do you, I don't know. But whatever happens, I'm gonna be front and center to just, you know, wrap my arms around the good stuff and just let the, you know, let the nonsense just float down river, you know. It's a cool moment to be in the middle of right now. It's a lot of work, and but the way I'm dealing with it is just, I can only focus on what's right in front of me. And that's not a AA thing, that's just you know, paying attention to reality thing, you know? And there's that thing that, you know, doing all these interviews and shows and things, and there's always the, you know, there's the speech you give in the car on the way to the event, there's the speech you give at the event, and then there's the speech you give on the way home, you know? So this situation here today, I don't have a speech for the drive home. So that's a good thing.